Non ho più armi elettriche, ma confido nella buona sorte.
You have a message from Adjutant Sophia Akande.
No one ever looks quite the same in person as they do in my reports. And my reports of you have been exceptionally thorough. You've had quite a career.
E sono solo all'inizio.
I'm glad to hear that. This may come as a surprise, but I happen to enjoy your work. I've been keeping up with you ever since Emerald Vale. Now that was an interesting piece of work. A rundown backwater, barely worth the ink on a map. Until you showed up. When you cut off power to Edgewater, you saved me a great deal of trouble. Now I don't have to bother trying to save that town. All this happened because some mysterious stranger fell out of the sky. You have something I want. I'd like to negotiate. I'm not here to talk about stolen chemicals. I'm after something far more valuable. Your cooperation. Phineas Wells is wanted by the board. I want to convince you to turn him in to us. He has a litany of charges against him. Vandalism, illegal experimentation, sedition. I could go on. Wells is a dangerous madman. His plan is going to endanger everyone in Halcyon. He's an obsessive psychopath. And he's using you. You're in contact with Wells. I want you to send us a tracing signal from his communication terminal.
Potresti andare a
You are making a serious mistake.
Adjutant Akande's call has been terminated. Will there be anything else, Captain?
Ragazzi, non ho mai... C'è una soddisfazione così.
We've arrived at Phineas's orbital lab.
Oh, raga. Mamma mia. Allora. Phineas, apri sta porta.
I've kept myself busy in your absence, optimized my formula. I'm now confident I can revive the remaining colonists. All I need now is the dimethyl sulfoxide. I'll take as much as you can give me. What? Oh, yes, well, that's obvious. Anyone with 2 working labs can see this colony's slouching toward oblivion. Why do you think we've been doing all this? I revived you to help me save Halcyon from annihilation. Hold on. Let me see if I understand this correctly. You're saying that Halcyon's on the brink of total collapse? And the chairman's plan to save all of us is to save himself? I always knew Halcyon was heading toward a systems collapse, but I never imagined we were already there. The board made this crisis, and now they want to solve it by freezing the rest of us? That's not a plan. That's a goddamn escape clause. That makes 2 things we don't have. Time and chemicals to revive the other settlers. None of this was supposed to happen. I was supposed to revive the Hope's colonists. We were supposed to have enough time to solve the problem before we all starved. Human test subjects. Oh, that's grotesque. That's unthinkable. That's exactly what I'd expect out of the board. Damn, that's not enough. Not nearly enough for the whole ship. I could revive a handful of settlers. Maybe, possibly, 10. We're out of time. We're out of chemicals. We may very well be out of options. If the board has their way, we're all going to be spending the rest of our lives frozen in stasis. Do you realize what this means for the Hope? For your fellow colonists? The The board's going to kill them all. Toss them out into space just to make room in their hibernation chambers. Short of lining up every member of the board and shooting them in the back of the head. Do you know what's waiting for us on the Hope? Scientists, engineers, artists, the brightest minds Earth ever sent us, uncorrupted by the board. The board's going to dispose of them all and transform the Hope into a prison for the rest of us. They're likely on their way to the Hope as we speak. We need to get to those colonists before the board. I have enough chemicals to start reviving a few of them, but no easy way to get them off the Hope. Merciful gibbering law, you're a genius! We bring the Hope to us. Skip the entire ship across the distance of colony space, right next to my lab. Yes, exactly. You're a step ahead of me, but I perceive the shape of your plan. If we link up the Hope to the Unreliable, then use your navigational computer to calculate a reasonably safe vector, we can skip the entire colony ship
Ottimo.
into the rings of Terra 2.
I don't know much about skip drives, not the physics anyhow. I do know the Hope's real massive. How's our bitty little ship supposed to skip it?
Excellent question, my sharp-witted mechanic. You will use your own ship to power up the Hope's skip drive. Your navigational computer can handle the rest. You'll need to switch on the Hope's auxiliary power using the Unreliable. Then head to the bridge. Your navigational computer, Ada, should be able to activate the Hope's skip drive. Once you've skipped the Hope next to my lab, I'll have easy access to the frozen colonists. I can start reviving them immediately.
Perfetto. Ottimo.
I know
Ottimo,
you're
ottimo,
wondering why
ottimo.
I'm doing all this. Why I believe the people on the Hope are the answer to the colony's problems. The Hope is carrying some of humanity's most brilliant
136.000 dex.
scientists, engineers, experts in their field. If we work together, we can still find a way to save Halcyon. The board would have us believe Halcyon is beyond saving. I choose to believe otherwise. If there's even the slightest chance we can save Halcyon from oblivion, then we have to take it. Oh, it's not you. I do experiments in that room. Some of them get quite scientific. The unexpected is to be treasured, but from a safe distance. Regardless, it's quite comfortable in here, you know. I have my beans, have my caffeinoids, plenty of toilet paper.
Va bene.
I believe your choice to spare Chartrand would be considered the honorable path, yes? Sublight's money is inconsequential in the face of ethics.
Brava Ada, bravissima Ada. Benissimo, andiamo alla Speranza, subito anche.
We have arrived at the Hope. I need you to reroute power from our ship to the Hope's auxiliary generator. You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm system so I can convince her central computer to enable the skip drive. If your calculations are even slightly off, you could crash the entire colony ship into Terra 2. Or the
Ottimo.
Sun. The Hope is the
Ma no.
groundbreaker's
No, fermi. Per ora è tutto.
I
Allora,
understand we have decided to continue supporting the outlaw scientist, Dr. Phineas Wells.
assolutamente sì, cara. Dobbiamo salvare i coloni. Vediamo subito. Oddio, ok. Si è stabilizzato. Allora. Tanto sta nave è enorme. Sta nave è assolutamente enorme. Quindi collegamento. Ok, continua. Stato. Continua. La manutenzione. Continua. Ok.
Something about waking it.
Ok ragazzi, io cerco di darvi il tempo di leggere comunque. Sapevo io che c'era gente qui. Sapevo io che c'era gente qui. Devo... Dio buono. Stavo crepando. Ok, quindi tutto sommato non è disabitata. Ottimo. Ottimo ora che lo sappiamo. Raga, la mia vita. La mia vita. La mia vita. Cazzo è? Di qua non si può andare, di qua si deve andare. Ottimo. Ok. Mi faccio danni giustamente con l'acido. Tu vai lì vicino così gli fai danni corpo a corpo almeno. Perfetto, giustamente l'unico momento in cui non ho armi elettriche è l'unico momento in cui mi servono. Madonna di Dio, ma che cazzo? Che cazzo ci mette a curarti? Raga, fanno malissimo. Fanno malissimo. Che cazzo è, oh? Cannone folgorante ultra, guarda, ma va benissimo, dov'è? Wow. Mi piace. Mi piace. Sì. Avrei voluto trovarlo prima, però. Che cazzo. Qui c'è l'ascensore. Qui si arriva in un'altra zona. Cos'è sto schifo? La madonna, che merda. Raga, ma che brutto che era, inquietantissimo. Dio mio. Andiamo subito lì. Quindi mi può servire sta roba. Ottimo, 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 ottimo. Gli fa danni. Non prendono danni. È una cosa. Quanta vita c'hanno? Cioè, la cosa più inquietante è il numero di HP. Allora. Io ora direi di prendere l'ascensore, perché sicuramente dovrò farlo, e andare subito al punto. Equipaggio interstellare penso che fosse...
Initiating greetings protocol. Greetings.
Menateli tutti, tutti. Oh, guarda che cazzo hai combinato, Guarda che cazzo hai combinato,
What was that? I better take a look.
Allora, hanno ammazzato tutti. Andiamo qui, raccogli perfetto, non so cosa sia. Però tu raccogli uguale, sigillato. Qui.
That's the Hope's computer up ahead. I'll admit, I'm curious to wake him.
Hope so much of a groundbreaker. I knew they were sisters, but it's eerie. Like walking in another universe where we all died.
Ottimo, quindi la pioniera e la Speranza sono navi gemelle. Benissimo, ottimo a sapersi. Ottimo a sapersi, allora. E c'è anche un piano sotto
Nice work.
che ci porta, adesso vediamo poi dove ci porta, perché probabilmente ci servirà dopo. Quindi andiamo subito al computer. Comunicazione collegata.
Captain, I am speaking to you through the Hope's computer system. It's a rather cramped feeling, but it'll do. Probably not, but don't let that stop you. My Constellation executables could use some beefing up. Searching. Please stand by. Ah, found one. It will go great, Captain. I am almost 4.01% certain we will not die.
Non era proprio il massimo.
Are you sure? That is extremely dangerous. Skipping the Hope will void the warranty on
Ehi,
skip
la
drive,
garanzia.
and also potentially kill an entire planet. How is my humor now, Captain? Improved?
Assolutamente sì.
Jump starting the skip drive. Destination set to the rings of Terra 2. I wouldn't advise that, Captain.
Oh no. Captain, don't do this. I ain't dying on a fucking ship. I'm gonna die in the dirt like we're meant to.
I've
Hai
made a
ragione.
deficit. My, you never cease to amaze me, Captain.
Vai in figa.
Skipping the Hope in 3, 2, 1.
ADA, does your captain seriously intend to do a micro jump in system with engines that haven't been powered in 70 years on a derelict ship?
That is what my captain intends. Yes.
But that is a gross misuse of the skip drive. The Zero Point Drives Corp and I will not be held responsible for any damage incurred during transport, and this will cause extreme damage.
Yes, I am aware of that.
You should not be doing this. The humans will die.
Thank you, Hope. It looks like all systems are go. Captain, I would advise you to hold on to something. Now.
Moriremo tutti? Forse no. È andato bene. Beh, è andato bene.
Oh, good. We are still alive and have successfully skipped into Terra 2's orbit. I reported as much to Phineas Wells, but he has not responded. Perhaps you should check in on him. Captain, I am receiving a Captain, I shall now play the transmission I received from Dr. Wells.
The board is here. They've found me somehow. They're about to blast my door open. I can't stop them from getting me, and there isn't enough time to explain everything. But there's something very important you need to remember. The board, all their lackeys, they're all a bunch of swine. Do you hear me? They're fucking corporate swine. You fucking pigs! I'll take you all out with me! I'll never...
It would seem the recording captured some rather dire events. I presume you'll want to dock at the orbital lab to check on your associate as soon as possible. How can I be of assistance? See you soon, Captain.
Era abbastanza prevedibile che purtroppo Phineas non sarebbe sopravvissuto. Vediamo subito di risolvere la questione. Ma perché? Allora. Ah, se sono entrati, scusa. Dov'è la distruzione? Ah, eccola qua, ok.
Day 2. Quindi tutto sommato aveva anche lui il suo lato oscuro. Vediamo dove ci condurrà. Navi chiave per Tartaro. Intanto è già un buon indizio. Affronta Sofia.
Captain, as it appears we may soon be embarking for a maximum security prison planet, I believe the crew would like to speak with you to, as you humans put it, air some concerns.
Vediamo.
Well, folks, I ain't exactly keen on busting into a prison, but riddling bored stooges with bullets does
Brava,
sound like
Gnocca.
a ride and a half.
Tu ci stai sempre.
To extract the scientist, you will need to infiltrate the labyrinth. But that course of action is likely to be quite dangerous, Captain.
Sì, immagino.
I am programmed to warn you whenever you exhibit inclinations toward risky behavior. Breaking into Tartarus will not be easy.
Già solo che si chiama Tartaro.
Kick down some doors, grab Doc Wells, and cut a path out. We don't need a plan. We got guns.
If you really mean to do this, you should see to your final affairs and close out any unfinished business. Once you sneak into Tartarus, you may be there a while. Or permanently.
Bene. Cosa ne pensate?
It's the craziest plan I've ever heard.
Begli occhi che c'ha.
And I mean that as a compliment.
You didn't hire me to think. And I ain't about to start now. You're my boss. And I'll walk into fire.
Ah, Felix, bravo.
I think
bravo.
it's insane. But maybe the colony needs a healthy dose of insanity right about now.
I know it's dangerous. And I won't lie and say I'm not scared out of my wits. But I couldn't live with myself if we didn't do something.
Bravissimo.
Sam, get the
Sì,
grab out. It's what our units do best.
The entire plan is a terrible idea, but I admire your bravado, Captain, which leads me to illogically believe, against the odds, that you will be successful.
Bene.
If we don't make it, at least it'll be a great story.
Got my trusty tossball stick, got my ass-kicking boots. I'm ready, boss.
Outstanding.
You can count on us, Captain. We're crew. For real crew. That means we got each other's backs. Right?
Command not recognized.
Waiting on your command, Captain.
È quasi emozionante, ragazzi.
I am pleased to inform you that we have arrived at the labyrinth. Please be advised that the punishment for trespassing is execution. Please be advised that electrical storms on the surface of Tartarus make departure impossible at this time. Resident count is as follows: 3,071. Resident deaths, including but not limited to executions, are as follows: 1,684. Resident escapes are as follows: 0. The interior can be chilly. Take a scarf with you, Captain. I would also ask that you leave your captain's ID with me, in the event that you do not return.
Ti piacerebbe, eh?
Understood. If you die or are incarcerated for life, I can generate a new ID for the next captain. I would prefer if you return, though. Oh, speak of the devil. Captain, I am receiving a transmission from the prison's docking authority now.
Attention, unauthorized spacecraft. This is a maximum security installation. Your presence here is an explicit violation of UDL corporate policy. You are hereby confined to your docking platform until a ticket detailing your crimes has been filed and notarized, at which point your vessel will be seized and you will be executed.
Quanto tempo ci vorrà, bellissimo.
I'm sorry, you people? Did you just cast a generalization on upstanding UDL employees? That's a fine of 200 bits. You're up to 5,708, not including the cost of your execution and the disposal of your remains, which will be assessed posthumously. Protocol is important, ma'am. The sentencing of one crime does not preclude the sentencing of another, technically speaking. Tartarus Docking Authority, signing off.
Transmission terminated. How can I be of assistance? Take care. I require a functioning captain to run the ship.
Perfetto. Bene ragazzi, io terminerei qui la puntata di oggi. Devo dire che gli eventi hanno preso una svolta particolarmente interessante, quindi nella prossima puntata vedremo esattamente cosa ci aspetta su Tartaro e se riusciremo o no a salvare la colonia di Alcione. Detto questo, io vi saluto e vi ricordo di iscrivervi, condividere il canale, mettere mi piace al video e attivare la campanellina. Un saluto da Blind the Game, alla prossima puntata.